Boo. I'm so tired. So the trailer for HBO's Harry Potter TV series adaptation dropped, and I am not impressed. Now, I was already hostile over this project, not because we've already seen this story successfully play out over film adaptations. Like, I'm always open to new interpretations of iconic properties, and this is a TV show instead of a film series, so there's a lot of room to flesh everything out and dive into the material from the books that the films couldn't cover. So, no, I'm not hostile towards this project for its lack of originality. My original beef was that this series is funding J.K. Rowling and her transphobic agenda, so as long as she's profiting and benefiting from anything, I don't like it, because she's using that money and success to hurt people, and I don't want to contribute to that. But with that said, I'm still an objective person and can take a step back to judge things based on quality, no matter how morally bankrupt they inherently are. And I expected this series to at least have great production values and look grand and magical and have scope and scale and wonder, especially with that HBO budget, and the film adaptations already give a cinematic blueprint to work off of, so yeah. And maybe I was expecting the project to somewhat succumb to the epidemic of visually horrific contemporary streaming aesthetics, but I did not expect it to fall victim to it this substantially. It's so bland, lifeless, underexposed, washed out, and straight up ugly. There's no whimsy or magic or cinematic value, and I'm seeing people who were initially hesitant and initially against this project actually favorably responding to the trailer, and I'm like, what? What are you seeing? They're like, oh, it actually looks good. No, it doesn't. And while I do think the earlier installments of the franchise benefit more from having a sense of life and vibrancy to them, like how the film adaptations slowly got drained into something darker, if they wanted to make the choice of having a darker aesthetic from the get-go, at least make it appealing. The later installments of the Harry Potter franchise may be less vibrant and go for a more cold, mature aesthetic, but in a way that is still stylized and carries an atmosphere and mood. This is just drained of life with no style, no mood, no atmosphere, nothing except a generic, digitized cement vibe. I am so sick of this. Audiences deserve better than this, especially when so much time and money are invested in these projects and they're supposed to be helmed by professional filmmakers and artists who are the best of the best. And this is what they deliver? Now, I've ranted about this ugly contemporary blockbuster aesthetic in videos before, especially with Disney live-action films and the Wicked films that are supposed to be fantastical and visually opulent. And for as much complaining as I've seen about this trend over the years, they never learn their lesson. It's so frustrating. As far as everything else, like the storytelling and the casting and such, I don't have any particular complaints, especially because we haven't seen much, and I'm sure I'll probably be completely fine in those departments, but the visual look of something influences the feeling it gives us, no matter how good the writing is or how good the performances are, and this makes me feel empty. This makes me feel nothing. And I grew up with Harry Potter and I loved it. I should be feeling nostalgic and magical. And it's not just because of J.K. Rowling tainting this property so much that I'm not feeling those things. It just is not it. Let's wrap it up with this aesthetic because I'm sick of being perpetually rage baited by it. Like, this is not adolescence. This is Harry Potter. And even adolescence had at least stylistic flair and was motivated by its aesthetics. Like, this is. Uh, I don't even know what to say. I'm gagged by how ungagged I am. That's all I have to say. Yeah, bye.